I'm Matthew, and this lovely lady next to me is my wife of 25 years, Joanne. We have 4 young ones, Isaac, Hannah, Sean, and Mark. It took us a while to have Isaac. There was a lot of pain in that journey getting towards our first child. After a miscarriage, we went to the Chapel of the Miraculous Medal, and she actually asked Mother Mary to give her another child. When Isaac was about just over a year old, we had the booklet write up about the history of the chapel.
It's just a very thin pamphlet, and it's a book of shelves. We have so many books. He will crawl and he will just pick out the book and put it on the floor. I do not know why. Of everything on the bookshelves, he just picks this one out. And I shared with him in my prayer, and I prayed for a child, and I asked for Mother Mary's intercession. I said, I promise to take him back to the chapel.
Raising a family in the faith is not an easy thing, especially not in this day and age. But they try their best. During my PSLE year, I remember Mom sitting me down and says, "Who would you like to pray to?" Then for every day of my exam, she'd put a scapula around my neck and say a short prayer for me. They've always made sure that for every instance, everything you'd want, you can pray and God will provide.
Growing up at first, I thought this was the norm, where they have the patience to deal with each other, as well as 4 kids for 25 years. That is a big achievement, I would say. As of more recent years, I realized how much of a blessing it really is.
2 years ago, out of the blue, during Holy Week, I don't know what happened. I just felt that my right eye was feeling very heavy after Mass, and my eyes started to droop.
Stroke was among the things in my mind, but it turns out that it was actually some autoimmune disease that was body attacking itself, and it just totally robbed her of her strength.
For the longest time, I couldn't smile. The minute I tried to smile, these muscles won't even hold up. And so it affected the mouth muscles, the facial muscles, the eye muscles. It affected my limbs as well.
My mom has taught us a lot about sacrifice. When she was sick, she would still try her best to do what she could, even though she would feel tired or in pain. And especially at the early stages, we were still trying to figure out what was wrong. There wasn't a proper diagnosis. And Dad was really trying to figure out the best he can. So taking notes of what she could eat, what she couldn't eat, what things aggravated the condition, what made it better.
My dad promised to take care of her. She's partially paralyzed. My dad has to take care of the 4 of us, feed us, send us to school. But still, most importantly, he still takes care of Mom.
I think it was a bit scary for me at the time, because you would throw away everything to give 100% for somebody that you loved. It kind of scared me a bit, and I was like, oh, this is what marriage means. Seeing Dad take care of Mom in that time made me think, oh wow, is this really unconditional love?
And the many times I keep asking him, why is this happening to me? I sat down on the floor and I just cried and cried. He would come to me and he would just hold me tight. When I was hospitalized and when we told the children, they quickly text me, Isaac gathered everyone and said that we have to pray the rosary. When I read that, Mom, we prayed the rosary for you, I know that in times of crisis, at least my children know who to turn to. And I reminded myself every day, I say, God made me beautiful. My doctor didn't have a good and easy time diagnosing me, because a lot of my tests came back negative. But I responded specifically to this one medication that is only used to treat this rare autoimmune condition. It's rare that it only affects 1 in 100,000 people.
Well, it's part of the vows in sickness and in health. I always pray for good health for myself, for my family. But there will come times when we are not in good health. So that's when we need perseverance from God to continue